It's out from the old and into the new, as students from St John's Catholic School in Gravesend move from their Victorian-style classrooms and corridors into a building fit for schooling in the 21st century. The original school building dated back to the 1950s and is being demolished. Any equipment not used in the new building is being shipped to Tanzania as part of the school's ongoing project to help raise standards at 3 impoverished schools in the country.
This is where we're pooling all the equipment that's going to go to Tanzania, and we will have our containers delivered outside this area. So you can see in here all the equipment that we've looked at. There has been a question of quality control as well, because obviously we don't really want to send stuff that's too shoddy out there, but certainly everything that we can get into those containers will be greatly appreciated. So my friend is going out there as the recipient of the containers, and I'm due to retire this time next year, and probably as part of my retirement plan I'll be going out and doing some voluntary work in the schools in Tanzania. Hinge of sadness, because obviously I've had a long connection with the school. I think the building's very tired, and I think it's kind of lost its functionality in a way. New methods of teaching are probably more appropriate to a new building and a new types of space. These classrooms were very traditional, and I think we're moving away from that very rapidly.
We chose to do something different at St John's. We chose to really build a school for the future. I've explained to the students here last week that the children who joined us this September were born in 1999. They were born right at the end of the 20th century. They will live their lives through the 21st, and as they go on to become parents, their children may well walk in the 22nd century. That's an amazing legacy. That's why we chose to build a school for the future rather than a school for the present. The old school where I was educated may have been fit for me in the 1950s, 60s or 70s, but it's not fit for these young people today as they go through the 21st century.
In not containing space in the manner that is very familiar with schools, if you provide a more neutral and flexible backdrop to learning, which is to say you're not trying to define the space that defines the process of learning, then, you know, by virtue you have something that perhaps can last a little longer, such that, you know, the use of space can be invented on a day-by-day and a year-by-year basis.
So we thought of developing and designing a school that would be a safe place to be in. A bright, airy, welcoming place. And I think we've achieved that.